Hello? Hello? Ah! There we go. 20 minutes! 20 minutes! Oh, so painful. So painful. It's fine. It is what it is. Hello, Skit. Hi, hi. It's a bit of an early stream. I know. I don't know what happened. I thought everything was good. My mic was on, but it was like set to the wrong audio. I don't know what happened. Oh, pain. Pain. It was set to my controller. I don't know why my PlayStation controller does that. It does it on Discord too. Every time I plug it in, it's like new audio device detected. You know Pap's got affiliate today? I did! He announced it in his Discord server. I gave him many congrats. I gave him many congrats. Huh, says you was about to be $30 because I don't know what song I want to see you gain some skill since that last time. Alright, Disbot. That's not possible. Inquisitor G presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witch Drop even as we speak. Fear not, if Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Halon's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. Ma'am! You're going to kill this man and let the gods decide if he's innocent after death? That's crazy. Time to go see my, the apple of my eye. My Lord and Savior, Harshavant. I love you. They have taken Lord Francel to Witch Drop? This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to this manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Nowy, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witch Drop to forestall the proceedings until such a time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor G in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. Oh! Whoa! Hey, Papa Harshavant. Yeah, look at him. Truly my obsession. Presides over everything in my life. I cannot live without Harshavant in my life. I cease to function. I cease to function without Harshavant in my life. That's all I need. I will steal him away and offer myself. You can't have such a great man. He's too good. He's too good for any of us. That is why he is a god. He must be worshipped. I shall start a cult in Harshavant's name. Hail Nowy. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but his guards judge us as a threat. We must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Wait, can we see where they are? Yeah, look at them. Look at the trial over here. Francel! Oh my god, are they gonna push him over? Francel! This is Harshavant's bestie, by the way. Really sad. He's taking my place. He is taking my place. Whoa. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I have no clue how to pronounce that name. How to pronounce Joe. not Spanish. Give me the name. What is that? It might sound similar to this though.
You're looking at how to pronounce these on the eye there. In English, it can be said as working with an H sound. Working.
If he's a god, then I'm about to become Kratos and conquer him. No! 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 I don't know what this name is. Should I just Joaquin? Joaquin Charlemagne Franzel de Halionart. If you stand accused of you stand accused of heresy against the holy see of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers. The charges are false. The men and women of my line have never opposed the men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravinians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service to the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is for Helon to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of the gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Helon's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their Draken forms and be put to the sword. In the name of House Four Temps, I beseech you, stay your hand. Look at us, goofy yellow and some kind of red. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Harshaphon. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Franzel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such a time as full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Ew, look at his hair. Lord Harshaphon has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should dare harbor private doubts, I might have allowed. But that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. Kill them! We must hold them until Lord Harshaphon arrives. Now and remember, no harm must come to the inquisitor. Heresy? Heresy? Am I saying something wrong? Oh, thanks, man. Heresy? Heresy? Now I don't know how I've been saying it. Lord Harshaphon comes. And look at him! The music changed. Bring him over here, Harshaphon. Look at him! Harshaphon of the Silver Fuller. What time are you going to stream to? Until like 6 today. Not too late. Wait, what did he say? Guardian scum, today you shall answer for your sins. Just until about 6, so still 2 hours, roughly. I have to completely readjust my sleep schedule. So I'm streaming a little bit earlier so that way I can pass out. I literally just got off the phone with my mom prior to the stream and she was like, bro, if you're readjusting your sleep schedule, you need to be like in bed now. I was like, oh, you're low-key right. You're low-key right. So I'm trying to squeeze this stream in earlier. And the same will be said for tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream will probably be at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So that way I can finish around 5 or 6. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop. But this trial, like many others I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Hallionart. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man, what proof you have of this? This draconian rosary off of your guard. By the fury, a draconian rosary? Then the knight who refused to yield. It was he who summoned the wyvern? A heretic in the ranks of the temple knights? This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Haurchefant. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel pending further investigation. I trust that you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Cortez, Nowie. Pray locate your errant ship and use it. Dang, he's telling me to get out. Lord Haurchefant, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy, and you're too loyal to betray Ishgard and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped to of your own free will. I'm gonna miss it. It is what it is. That's fine, that's fine. Don't worry, don't worry. I don't expect everybody to make it to every single stream. Rip Songbird Symphony, yep, you're gonna miss it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna definitely upload the Songbird Symphony VODs to YouTube. So feel free to watch the VOD here on Twitch or on YouTube if the opportunity arises. It's a great game. An amazing game. I love it so much. It's so cute. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Hallionart. Praise Hallon, it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Nowie. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. I've missed both Shapes and Beats and Songbird. That's crazy. Those are the worst games to miss. Those are the games where I'm actually having fun. So those are good streams. Yes, Lord Haurchefant. Whatever you say, Lord Haurchefant. I do everything I do for you, Lord Haurchefant. Me Lord Haurchefant. Haurchefant, me Lord. Big bruh moment. Wee, this way. Wee. Y'all like my motorcycle? Wee. You look well, Nowie. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Is it wyvern? It is. Wyvern. I got it. House Four Temps and House Hallionart shall never forget your service. Now, let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. Lord Haurchefant would like to introduce you to his witness. The man with knowledge of the enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Franzel is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Corthus several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the Stone Vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized that vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need to meet an army of knights to have the hope of securing it. Though Lord Harshaphant is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few? In any case, I have done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. Discomposed catalogue. Harshaphant. Oh, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe the congratulations are in order. The Stone Vigil? Perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durandare. I will write you a letter to Lord Drillmont of Whitebrim Front and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest you request Lord Franzel to do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, nOw. May Halon guide you. Goodbye, Harshaphant. I like should have blew a kiss at him or something. I don't even know if I have a blow a kiss in the world. If I don't, I need to get it. Don't look at me! Speak with Franzel. Franzel. Wonderful to see you again, nOw. If there's anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. It shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by a Helionard. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravinian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durandare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry that much weight with Lord Drillmont. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The Cravens who attempted to destroy House Halionard have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us, and towards you now as well. Thank you, Franzel. We're about to do a dungeon. It's kind of crazy. I've technically I've done all of these, at least all of these beginning parts now. I've done them once before as a tank. Second time, gone through them twice now. So these dungeons, these dungeons, the fights. I've gone through them a many of times, but this will be only my second time going through as a tank. I'm not very good at tanking. I'm using the same tank class for the same starter tank class for two of my characters that I play with, which is my kitty girl and my dragon girl. It's kind of funny. My kitty girl and my dragon girl are like small, tiny warriors, and then my bun boy is like a big, cute dancer. He's living his best life, though. He is living his best life. Big ups for the dancer. Ninja was fun. Ninja was my first level 90 class. Level 90 is like the highest level you can level your characters up to now. And so Ninja was my first level 90 class. But I saw people playing with Dancer, and I loved the Dancer class so much. So freaking much. So I went and unlocked the Dancer class for myself. Where am I going? I clearly went the wrong way. Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Oh! The next class I plan on leveling up on my Bumboy though is a tank class. It's well, I have two classes that I want to level up that I plan on working towards. I haven't decided which one will be first, whether it'll be the Reaper class or if it'll be the tank class. Reaper's another DPS class. Or the Gunbreaker class, which is another tank class. I think I really want a tank for my Bumboy, like desperately want a tank for my Bumboy, so that way I can play on the account more by myself. Because as it stands now, I typically only play on my Bumboy account when I'm playing with my bestie. She occasionally lives it up here in the chat. Swim cuckoo snacks. But you desire an audience with Lord Drillmont, do you? I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. Dang. What do we have here? Letters from Lord Harshaphant and Francel, is it? A likely. Oh, you're serious. What to do, what to do. Hey, yo. He just misses his wife. Ye of little faith. Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drillmont's attentions are focused solely on the stone vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Albois. Yes, Sir Albois can surely... Albois can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Founder, Sir Brunadier bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Lord Drillmont hasn't the time to spend speaking to low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for our head Shurigan. You already know what I'm doing. You already know. I have to look this word up. Kyrogen? Kyrogen? It's so weird having to read these out loud because in my head I can just guesstimate and keep it moving. Kyrogen Astidin. Astidian? Astidian? That sounds nice. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Alright. Motorcycle go bird. Speak with Astidian. Are you here to visit a patient, madam? What's this? Letters of introduction from House Fortums and Hallionart? With documents such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Gordon. He should know Lord Drillmont's current whereabouts. Gordon? I can't listen to the ground till you watch it with me. I get 5 ads and they're ridiculous. I'm sorry. You know ads are bad when the bot complains. Can't beat that. Can't beat the bots. These are the barracks. Gordno! What reason have you for barging into... Oh, I see you. Well, you're in luck. Lord Dromont is just up these stairs. Letters or no, though, I would not expect much. House Durndare as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect and it shall be returned in kind. Look at this old man. Sir Gordon permitted you passage. Very well, speak. Very well, speak. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scalekin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? It's Alphino and Sid. We are the scions of the 7th Dawn, Lord Dromont. You know our name and you know our deeds. We are come to Querthus to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid and Garland, who stands before you now. Master Garland, you're alive? But that's impossible. Indeed I am. Indeed it is, my lord. Indeed it is, my lord. Do not be deceived by their honey words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durndare marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in Whitebrim front but 3 mysterious strangers? Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the calamity, and 2 scions of the 7th Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these these grand lies, but I should hope that House Durndare would have greater sense. I know not why these 3 seek the Stone Vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment I nearly believed this mummer's farce. You 3 will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. It could be moons before House Durndare purges the dragons from the Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Sid, NOw, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Dromont's trust. Understood? Well, now am I supposed to go? Wee. Hostfort. Hostfort is eyeing you with interest. You the last responsible for the commotion upstairs? Aye, word travels fast in Whitebrim front. I gather you still wish to change Lord Dromont's mind. If there's one thing I've learned about the man in my time here, it's that he listens and respects the opinions of those under his command. Went over the barracks and he's sure to take notice. How, you ask? That's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare for a change. The last few supply shipments contain no meat whatsoever, and the knights are rightfully beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare them steaks from mud puppy tail meat. Ugh. Twouldn't be a quality meal, 'tis true, but it would be a damn sight better than nothing. If you've a mind to lend a hand, why not wait a lurking mud puppy in Danafin pass? And take this bottle of vinegar. Locals say it weakens mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands, drying their skin. Ugh. Ugh. Go find a mud puppy, throw some vinegar on it. Wait, actually, woo! We're going to fall to our deaths. This is like the easiest way to get over the gate. Or I could just go outside and walk to the gate, but this is more fun. This way? Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. My bike just said no. I need to go this way. It's a chinchilla. Can't believe I got rid of my bike at the most crucial time. How insane that is. Don't look at me! Goofy chinchillas. Oh god, not the free will thing. Lamau. When I was playing this with Willie a while ago, it was kind of funny. Literally we get here. He got here before me in a fate spawn. Because I was trying to catch up in quests. Because prior to us playing that session, I tried to squeeze a quick session with him in some other day. So to get him to quickly go to and from quests, I just played with my bun boy and I flew us across maps. I have flying unlocked on almost all the maps. So as I'm finally catching up in quests, and Willie gets here before me, and a fate spawns literally right behind this interaction point, and so Willie had already started this fight. Got pulled into the fate, because if the fate spawns, you're like automatically in it. You have to run out of the zone if you don't want to be a part of it, or level sync. But there's no level sync for us because we are within the level range for it. And so he was automatically pulled into this fate and got bodied. He just got bodied. He was dead. He like tried to run away to the other side of this cave, and I had to go run over there, switch my class to the Arcanist class, which is like the beginner like magic class or whatever. Because it's the only DPS class I think that starts in Limsa, which is where I prefer to start at. Just because he stole it. Whoa! How dare you pull up and try to fight my thing? She really tried to pull up and fight my creature and realized that she couldn't. She provoked off me! I don't want to do the story with you. But yeah, he died, so I had to fight that mud puppy thing by myself. And then I had to fight my mud puppy because I had to do the thing. So I defeated my mud puppy. Willie's despawned because he died. And then the fate was still there as well. So I beat my mud puppy, get around the fate, and then go to Willie, switch my class to Arcanist, which was the beginner DPS class, or like beginner magic DPS class for Limsa, and because it's the only starter class that I've played that has the revive like ability. So I had to switch to that class. My dragon girl did not have Arcanist gear, so I switched, and she was like basically naked. I was like, bro, I'm so sorry. So sorry, I had to put some random clothes on her in the moment. It didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. Oh dear, remind me to never wander near mud puppy spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Any road, this shit. I don't like this person is at the same story part as me. But it is what it is. I didn't even finish reading. She didn't finish reading. I'm not gonna read these. It's a race now. I feel competitive for the story. I feel very competitive. She took her thing up there, but I'm competitive. No! I spoke to the wrong man. God dang it. Offer a steak to Sonoda. Get me out of here. Where are they? I don't remember where they're at. I don't remember where they're at. Frick. I found her. Ah! I won. Dang it. I'm sorry. I'm so competitive. You guys are missing out on crucial story here. All because I'm a menace. Oh my god, I lost. I so lost. Where am I going? Where am I going? Slay ice sprites to... Where am I going? I lost. I 100% lost. There's ice sprites everywhere though. This is fine. This is okay. She's gonna beat me. Winning story. Yeah, I've already played through the story. Don't look at me. I was trying to look for another ice sprite that was close by. I'm getting beat probably. I'm getting beat as we speak. They're already back. I'm going to this one over here. Don't look at me. I had to run far enough away to get those things to not want them anymore. It's okay, it's okay. Get on your motorcycle. Get on your motorcycle and drive. Now, the one advantage I do have is that the motorcycle is the fastest mount in this story area. If I don't see her in here, I'm gonna assume it's a 50-50 shot. We'll actually watch cutscenes. I will not skip a cutscene. What an amazing device! But is it truly an Elixir? I don't know. I've never seen it like this before. I too am unsure of what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I have no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it isn't as effective as it claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder where the kindly stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at a cost. Bruh. Their earnest efforts are but a means to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers. Bro, I'm sick of this man. Why does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn. Confound it all. Confound it all. Gosh dang. Sid. Before we can persuade Lord Dromont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor G that we are not his enemy. But how might we go about doing that? We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Quarthus. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of White Brim Front. Share your findings. Yeah, that's right. Or no, it was a different person, right? Man, everybody's got their chocobos out. Except me. We're making a change to that, okay? Oh! I haven't done the chocobo quest. I cannot summon my chocobo. I haven't done my feisty little chocobo. Inquisitor G? Yes, of course I know of him. Alas, I have not seen him since the day he came to White Brim Farm several moons ago. My memory is still somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in the snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the Night's Watch. While the stronghold slept, we all walked past the walls and patrolled the exterior of the darkest pitch black of pitch. What? My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I awoke, it was days later at this very bed where I have lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I tried to rescue him, but in the end, Inquisitor G rescued me. Carrying my unconscious body to the gates, I owe him my life, madam, and I hope one day to repay his kindness. Oh, there's somebody else in here. Wait, it wasn't in here. It was downstairs. Whee! Alright, cool. Cool. It was down here. Ow boy. Inquisitor G? I haven't the foggiest of whom you speak, unbeliever. Aye, we have all learned of your deeds at Witchdrop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you. God dang. Unbeliever. Patrick. Under Inquisitor G's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep. So great is his devotion, blessed are we to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us. Ah, it's that person. Dang it. Are they headed to the same place as me? I think they are. Ah, I missed the door! Like an idiot. What? Where are they? Don't look at me! Where are they? Oh. The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Hallown's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. Speak with Alphino. I just call him Alphanod, but his name is actually pronounced Alphino or something like that. I must leave. I may return. Alright, Scoot. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. In case you've yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind as I had hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we wasted far too much time meddling in the local affairs. Never mind. Our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with the irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you've been busy making inquiries, yes? It should come as no surprise that he is held in high regard. Even so, I'm beginning to suspect that he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you've obtained. Now, mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor G's motivations. You got some explaining to do. Hello. Something troubles me about the Wounded Knight's account. He claims that he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the Eastern Gate, yes? But the main road leads to the Southwestern Gate. Since we've arrived in Whitebroom Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the Eastern Gate. Moreover, he said he had a glimpse of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from the north of the Eastern Gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Chelot is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense. At least to me, maybe retracing his steps will shed light on his memory. Search the area outside of Whitebroom for clues. This one. Down here. I now need to heal. I need to heal just a little bit, you know? Whoa, whoa. My health. Please recover. There we go. Whoa. 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 Tabbed, I'm driving home. Alrighty, drive safe. Drive safe. Up the rails we go, all the way to it. Crouch for speed and obey your knees. Woo. As my main man Parappa once told me. Alphino, you will not believe what I discovered down there. You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you've just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor G. Can I look this up? How do you pronounce his name? No. How to pronounce.
Sounds like a Y. Guillaume is how we would say it in
Guillaume.
France, but it'd be fine in English to say Guillaume.
Guillaume?
Guillaume.
Inquisitor Guillaume. Guillaume. No? Are you saying no to drive safely? You do you. Go crash then. Go crash then. Go be reckless. Go endanger your life. Goofy. Goofy. Newly come to Querthus and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, for even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Still, while this is incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor, we have yet to discern his true identity or why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly now before he learns that his deception has been discovered. What must we do, Alphino? Always, bruh. Since Lord Dromont has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of the two high houses? The cook did say that the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide a testimony that supports our claim, yes, mayhap this is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Jolot, or Joyot, with the evidence you've discovered to see if it helps him recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything in our power to secure the enterprise. Man, we're messed up. We're doing unspeakable things. We're destroying... Well, we're doing them a favor. We're doing them a favor in the harshest of ways. Oh, I see you've returned. Is there something you wanted to ask? The Inquisitor is an imposter? Don't be preposterous. That could not possibly be true. He is the paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that is all a lie? If you are so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go and speak with Sir Prunia. She was at the eastern gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here. But I will never speak against the man who saved my life. Oof. She is... Where is she? I believe she was... Prunia. You! I do not believe I know you, madam. Pray move along and trouble me no more. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know not of it. Not at all. Not at all. / doubt. Doubt. You know, don't you? Fury take me. I prayed this day would come. Sir Yolot gave chase. I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravinian abominations lashed out at him. Nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. But what came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I had never told another. He said that if I kept his confidence, Sir Jolot and I would be spared. But if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. And when at last I agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. False! Together, we carried Sir Jolot to the infirmary, and on his first night into the White Brim Front, Inquisitor Guillaume was heralded as a hero. Soon after came accusations. Countless men and women of good morals standing, seized whist in possession of draconian rosaries. And as I feared, he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Dromont, wanted to put an end to the madness. But then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, and so I did nothing, until Lord Frenzel was accused. Some time ago, I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of White Brim Front. So I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for Skyfire locks. As I'd hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Halionard, thus exonerating Lord Frenzel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. And that is the entire truth, I swear. Halon, forgive me for not acting sooner. I was about to say, I know there was a... No, I need to go out the front. I need to go out and around. Look at me. I do so well to remember. His robes marked him as an inquisitor, but I knew it was false. Triomphe. Wait, where is he? Polo! You changed your name to actually Polo. Hello! Hi! Hello, how are you? I changed my name to Polo, I see. Hi, how are you? Welcome back, welcome back. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you three access to the stone vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. There had better be a very good explanation for why you're carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this papal encyclical? I don't know these words. Fury, take me. Fury, take me. The Inquisitor is a heretic? Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale. But this evidence and your testimony could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, Nelly, and for that I deeply apologize. Now I will permit you to enter the outpost, but first, I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring the infernal impostor to justice. Give me this. Yeah. I still play Parappa. Hey, as you should. Rhythm games are my passion. I love them so much. And I'll be playing a rhythm game tomorrow. I will be playing Songbird Symphony. Very, very cute game. Very, very cute game. I started playing it last week, but I'm hoping to play it tomorrow for my 5-hour stream and finish the game. It's a very short game, but hopefully I finish it within that 5-hour time mark. The stream will be a lot earlier in the day than usual, so I'm sorry if you can't make it. but I will be uploading the VOD to YouTube and it'll still be here. I don't know what that is, but okay. It's a very cute rhythm game. I love a bunch of rhythm games. Parappa, I can't even say Parappa was the start of it all, but Rhythm Heaven was the start of it all, and Parappa just drove the passion. It just drove the passion deeper. The Heretic Among Us. Wow, just a good horror game sounds like a what, Disbot? Among Us. That thrice damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hell's take him and his Dravinian allies. I am told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul, whom he has branded a heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, nOw. Together, let us put an end to this impostor's heresy, once and for all, bro. They knew. The Among Us memes run deep in this. There is an imposter among us. Among Us. Among Us. We're going up to the roof to fall to our deaths. Deaths! I want to play more horror games for stream. I feel like I started doing horror games, and I haven't played an actual horror game in a really long time. And while yes, Resident Evil is a horror game, I have never fully considered Resident Evil to be a pure horror element thing, especially Village. Village was an action game with a horror level, a horror theme level, and it was a great horror theme level. Among Us. Yes. But I want to play an actual scary game. If you guys know anything, please recommend an actual good game that's not too complicated, I beg. I have Welcome to the Game. I was supposed to try playing Welcome to the Game, but that did not happen because it was really complicated and actually super scary right off the bat. So, yeah, no. Please leave me alone, sir. Gosh dang it. Am I doomed? I did not want to fight. Proceed. I did not want to fight that thing. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Hallow's hall. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you that I have never questioned the teachings of Hallown. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My Lord Dromont, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I am at present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain. I name thee heretic, murder of Inquisitor Guillaume, and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Oh ho 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 ho. Ah, grave allegations indeed. But you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Dromont. My conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You, whose hands are black with the blood of those whose only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence. Ha! All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Dromont, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Dravinian fang and claw. Wormhound. What a crazy looking. They look creepy too. Ew, look at him. No! Drillmont, how dare you die? I was literally so close to you. I don't think any of them can die. Like, his health over there is getting kind of... Oh, I guess he can die. I guess he's the only one I'm routing. But there goes our healer, though. Only one night was lost. What you been, alien? I've been alien. My glamour's dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. You may not recall that many Ishgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the stone vigil will rend you asunder, and when you are dead, Whiterun Front shall fall. Suddenly voice acted? That's crazy. Voice acting for just him dying. That's crazy. Defiant to the last. Leave the body for the crows. His like deserves not better. He's still breathing. Now, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter for which you first brought you into our midst. It is past time that you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray me a visit at Whiterun Front and bring your associates. Thank you, Drillmont. For Ishgard. No! Run! Run for your freaking life. Run like your life depends on it, because it does. What does one game do? Brace yourself for an enemy's onslaught, preventing most attacks from reducing your HP to less than 1. Oh. I didn't realize I ran far enough. Wee, 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 wee. Alfredo! Where have you been, Nowie? The false Inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always to like end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we've secured the Enterprise. As I'm sure you will agree, it is past time we enter the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Drillmont a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. Where is this one? You know, this big tower, and I constantly miss it. Constantly. Every single time. Basically. That's actually insane. I cannot believe I fell off. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillaume would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand, but you must understand, it seemed too much to hope that the signs of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garlon. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate if you would permit us to enter the stone vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, yes, of course. It is the very least I can do, given all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Dravenians that now hold the ruin? In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that the abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we've been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served a Dravenian foothold in Querthus, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when that situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Dromont, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I'll inform Sir Nathlin of your impending visit. May Halon guide you, scions. Oh, no, they're disconnecting. Oh, sweet kitty girl. Oh, sweet kitty girl. Hate that journey thing. Speak with Nathlin. Where are we going? Where are we going? This way? Oh yeah, let me repeat this for some of you guys who were not here at the beginning that was muted anyways for the first 20 minutes. My streams over the next month and a half or 2 months are going to be very all over the place. I will try my best to stay on top of posting a schedule regularly, so that way there's no confusion for you guys. Because my work schedule is changing a lot, and because of that I need to adjust my stream schedules to compensate for my work. So I don't know if I will be able to continuously be streaming for 4 times a week consecutively, but at the very least I will try to do twice a week. Hail Nally, Lord Dromont has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the stone vigil whatsoever you will. Now, the unfortunate thing about this is, I think that this is quite long still. Even without the queue time, this will roughly take me over my stream time. So, I'm not gonna mess with that. Instead, what time is it? 41? We just missed an event. Well, I guess I can go, I'm gonna go do my feisty little chocobo quest. Feisty little chocobo. That is in take a look here. So I'm looking for a goofy little quest. is not here. Oh, is it over here? I think it's over here. Yes, the body hanging by a samurai today. Is it near here? Is it over here? Oh, it's over here. My feisty little chocobo. Cool. Where? The unmistakable smell of a chocobo clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct in assuming that you have your own trusty steed? Aye, I thought so. Now tell me, is your bird battle trained? If not, you might consider seeking the advice of over at Vent. Ah, that's why I went to Vent Branch. I knew we had to go over there. I just thought I started there. So now we teleport back. Greetings, adventurer. Is there something you need? You wish to have your chocobo trained in combat? That is no small request you make. Riding your bird is one thing. Asking it to take hurts in your name is quite another. I will help you train your chocobo, but on the promise that you will never unduly expose it to danger. Do I have your word? Very well. To begin, you will need a bunch of Geishel greens. You have my leave to pick from the ones filled yonder. Return here when you have it. Okay. Have you acquired the greens? Indeed. Superb, then we'll get straight to it. Doubtless you already know this, but chocobos are highly fond of Geishel greens. They love the leafy vegetables so much, in fact, that they will completely forget their fears in the face of danger. Thus, by feeding your bird the greens, you can prevail upon it to fight beside you, and then, once called, it will be up to you to direct its attentions as you see fit. You'll find that your chocobo innately responds to a number of general commands. Give your bird an order and it will act accordingly. And to the best of its ability, the simple yet effective methodology was developed by the Four Temps family, one of the foremost houses in Ishgard. My man. And that concludes your lesson, of course. If it's not enough to merely hear about practice, you must venture forth and attempt it oneself. Summon your chocobo with a bunch of Geishel greens and together make your way to Sorrel Haven. The brood Ziz that prowls the area ought to be a suitable challenge for you and your companion. Put down 3 of them and return here. And lastly, by way of advice, I would recommend you keep an ample supply of Geishel greens on your person at all time. Our resident vendor will be able to provide you with as much as you can carry. Resident vendor, where they at though? Who's the vendor? Who's the vendor? Who's the vendor? Isuzu Albedo. I'm crying. Merchant and vendor. Oh, wait. Inventory? So, this is... Ahiru! Out here with me. Alright, so now we must go this way. Ahiru! I've returned! Welcome back! There's just a few minutes left in the stream. I'm doing the quest line to get my chocobo to fight alongside me out in the open world. So yeah. It's Ahiru! Duck, our little cutie. Beat him up, chocobo. Oh, exciting. Fun out of my afternoon. Look, my chocobo did the final blow. Well, now I want to ride a hero. Mount guide. We're gonna ride her back. Sir Plumpy. No. The third. No. Ah, hero, no. So you've successfully negotiated your first few battles. Oh, yeah, negotiated your first few battles with your chocobo. Well done. Tell me, how did it feel? Was it not supremely reassuring fighting with your feathered companion? Your chocobo can make up for your shortcomings or build upon your strengths. Indeed, there are countless ways the two of you might complement one another. Through some experimentation, you will come to find the approach that best serves you best. Ah, before you forget, I have one last parting gift. A saddlebag for your chocobo. Carrying Geishel greens can be quite cumbersome. After all, there should be sufficient room in your personal belongings should the need arise. I pray it serves you well in your travels. You can now access your chocobo saddlebag. The supplementary storage window can be accessed by selecting chocobo saddlebag under character menu. What's the next thing? Bird in hand. I need to farm money. I want to buy a house in this game. I want to buy a house in this game. So boom. Look at my chocobo. Wait, I shall actually call it Kumatetsu. Kumatetsu. Do I have any points? Yo, my chocobo looks sick. I just learned how to do that just now. I was never shown how to do this. It will be the sword of your heart. A hero, will you be the sword in my heart? Please, I promise to do right by you. I think right there is where we can pretty much call it for the stream. Let me teleport back to the area of that dungeon. So that way the next time we play this, it will be that. Huh. Oh my god. At least practice your swordsmanship every day. I will. I will. Don't stop using it forever. Okay. Yes. Whatever you say, Scoot. Anything for Kumatetsu. I mean, yeah, my sword in my heart. Alright, let's get back out there in them streets. We going out here. We going out here. We going out here. And then I shall wrap up the stream for tonight. Thank you guys. I'm so sorry. It's gonna be so chaotic over the next, again, like 2 months maybe. Very chaotic. And then even then, in May, I will be home on vacation. I will not take a hiatus, but I will definitely try to stream twice a week. So I guess maybe the next three months. At least in May though, because I'll be on vacation during that time, it'll be a little bit more of a consistent schedule that I will try to make that doesn't interfere too much with like what I planned, like my spending time with family and all that stuff. So yes. I'm very excited. It's gonna be a struggle over these next 2-3 months, but I'm willing to bear with it for you guys and continue streaming. I enjoy streaming. I really do. I enjoy it and I hate it at the same time. But I hope to start. I'm gonna look into some more horror games. I would love to play more horror games here for stream. It's gotten pretty tame around these parts. Rhythm games, Final Fantasy. There hasn't really been much horror or anything like differing like that. So I'm gonna look into some good horror games to start playing for you guys. Maybe some old horror games. I know I did want to start doing like those RPG Maker games in the future. I'll probably knock those out before I get into some deep horror games. But yeah, please do look forward to it. Yeah, I have nothing else for you guys. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna play the in-stream stuff again. Like I said, I'm trying to crunch my schedule so I can go to bed as quickly as possible after this. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream. will be at 1:30 1:30 p.m. EST. Please. I'm sorry it's so early in the day, but yeah, just it's out there now. No one can say I didn't tell them. I'll post it in the server too tomorrow before I stream. But yeah, good night, you guys. Goodbye. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.